Alright. A tournament report, I guess, for Canada. We're back in America. It's a very dark screen. You can't see any of us. Alright. What? I don't even know what we're supposed to talk about.
I don't either, Dean. You really want to do
Alright.
Okay, well, we're supposed to do our fucking breakdowns.
Alright. Wait, what decks did you guys play again?
I was on P5 8 gates. I got top here last time. I was going to get top here again.
Nice. I played Apocrypha because it's new and it was an okay looking set, and I didn't want to play AOT again. Played John into heal spam.
Alright, and then I played Bing Dream because I have a dream. Let's see. What did I play round 1?
I don't know either. I remember I had to coach my opponent because he was very new to the game.
Do you guys not just like keep a journal?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was P5. Because I'm pretty sure it was P5 because I remember the guy. Because I think it was the guy that I calling carded because I had to dig through my deck because I was out 7 on turn 2, which actually happened 3 games in this day. It was on going into my level 1 turn. I was out literally 7, and I calling carded a second time, and he went to go banish a second card. I'm like, dude, you're playing P5. But I think he came from Vanguard, so he was very, very new to the game, and it was a very, very free game because of that. Like, he refreshed like 4 or 5 and like 30. He just wasn't keeping track of climaxes. But yeah, it was the P5 mirror match. But I mean, easy win.
Man, I legit still don't remember what I played against.
Wow.
It was not AOT for sure. It was not Sunshine. I cannot remember. I just remember it being really easy, or not easy, just like it was a really like boring game, and my opponent just died, and I was like, all right.
I played against TLR and won because TLR is bad.
Also true.
TLR is bad.
All right.
Round 2.
Round 2, yeah.
I sit across from a Bane Dream trial deck plus like 2 other cards. And I almost lose that because I am out like 6 on after like mulligan and like 2 attacks because I have good luck stat, and then he is playing 2 souls. And that man played down a total of 3 2 souls, and he only plays 2 in the deck because it's literally a Bane Dream trial deck, so he has 2 2 souls and 2 pants, and then 4 books. But you know, in the end, I managed to somehow not die to the 2 soul rush. And I think I won at 3-6. It was like actually like way too close for playing against a trial deck.
Okay, wait. I think I remember. I don't know if this is round 1 or round 2. When did I tell you guys about the gold bar switch player?
You never told me anything.
That was like round 3 or 4. It was like later in the tournament, right?
Was that later in the tournament?
Gold bars? What?
It was later in the tournament. Might have been like round.
Oh, that might have been my round 2 actually. Because I think what happened was my opponent just kind of like comboed 1 turn. Every time he played a runner, I bottom decked it, and then yeah, and then like he just didn't really get anything all game, and he just kind of just took a bunch of damage and died. I'm pretty sure that was my round 2, because round 3 was the one I lost, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think that's the one I lost to. Yeah.
Yeah. And then what was your round 2, Tyler?
I lost round 2 because Standby Sal decided to stick like 13 straight.
The best. Woo! I'm surprised I didn't see as much Standby Sal, because when we were here for teams, there were a lot of Standby Sal players, especially at the top tables. But
swings 4, 5, 6. I just eat it in a compressed deck. I got very sad.
All right, what was your round 3, Dean?
Round 3, I sat across from Sunshine. Kind of annoyed about how this game went. I get shot to level 1 first, and then I put the marker jokers on the side that's like yellow-blue. He's playing the Chica combo just because I'm like, well, if he's gonna bomb me, it doesn't matter, right? Like, he's forced to trade regardless. But at least this way I can live if he has to like Azusa or like, you know, something like if he doesn't just like have a ton of Chicas in hand, which he did, so that felt pretty good. I lost my board there, and then the guy like double canceled. Like the game was only like 4 turns because I go swing, he cancels on 2, swing 2, cancels. He's 1-3. My next swing is for 3. I'm playing 8-gate Persona with 10 soul triggers, and I know that like 9 of them are out. 9 out of 10 are out, and I have a 12-card deck. And I get the Soul Trigger, and the 4 sticks after the 2s have canceled. And now he's 2-0, and then he goes Chica, summon Yo, hard play a Chica, don't even have a Yo, just have a full board of level 3s that I can't answer. And then I'm 2-4, and then he just sticks vanilla swings for 3, 4, 3, and then I die. Like, he didn't even, I don't think he Yo burned, I just died from 2-4, vanilla swings.
I think round 3 was the one I played against AOT. It was like the only AOT I played for the day, I believe. And the game was like really, really even. We just both kind of like ate damage and canceled. It was a very, very vanilla game. And then the last turn, when I was trying to, he was at 3-0 and I was just trying to push 1 turn for a game. I did Orisa Reshuffler. Forced him to reshuffle his deck with only 5 or 4 climaxes. I don't remember which. I believe he triple canceled, and then he triple canceled, and I removed all of his. I removed 3 of the split 2K1s for his Misaka. All right, no, what's the Mikasa? And I was like, all right, sweet. He has like 15 cards left, and there's only 1 left in the deck. So he has to get pretty lucky to get it. And then somehow, like, out of like sheer force and willpower, he like draws, clocks, draws 2, doesn't get it. Yeah, he was very blessed at the very end.
I remember the exact order happening because it was very frustrating to watch happen.
Yeah, he drew. Clock, drew 2, then played the 1-0 event to search for.
No, he Mikasa first, and then he.
Oh yeah, he Mikasa first, then played the event.
And he played the event to search out another Mikasa, then he drew again. And then he played down an Armin, milled 3 clean, plays down the 3rd Mikasa, draws it on that one.
Yeah.
Oh my,
I was like, really?
Like,
Math is a lie.
Yeah, I was like, damn, man. Sure. All right, and then I proceeded to like, eat a bunch of burns and stuff, and then I was already at 3-3. I like canceled like 3 or 4 of the burns, but damage is still damage, and I lose. Yeah, and then Tyler.
Oh, I played against some dude who just took like a Roselia trial deck and put a bunch of double rares in it, and it wasn't the same guy. Not once did he ever trigger a climax. He just canceled every fucking attack I ever threw at him, but somehow I got there.
All right.
We're at round 4. X1 feels bad, but whatever. Just gotta win, right? Sit across from Gurren Lagann, and he like mulligans a gate, and then he cancels on a gate, and then his damage is like the combined pieces and like the twin drives. And I have a friend who plays 8-gate. He played like a Japanese 8-gate 0 level 1 Gurren Lagann deck, and just like everything I was seeing from this guy was like that list basically. So I proceed to put my my jokers on the red side and give up on the yellow side because I just need the red side because the biggest level 0s in Gurren aren't red. I guess that guy only played 4 level 1s and they were all commoners. And I was pretty stupid for what I did. But then I just came back and Kamina removes himself from board. I didn't have to put good cards on board. And then I ended up winning it like 2-2 because he wasn't canceling, and I don't know, the fact he got the search off wasn't too important.
All right, and so this is round 4, right?
Yeah, round 4.
All right, I'm pretty sure this was when I played against Liz, the Persona player, right?
I have no idea.
I thought that was like later.
Was that round 4 or 5?
I think that was later.
If that was later, then what did I think the next one was I played against the guy who had basically mono Roselia. It was like, I think maybe the guy you played or something. I don't know, but
I just played against the GD.
It was like trial deck stuff with Yukina and just like all the Roselia cards so that you could abuse the 1-1 event. Unfortunately, that game was just kind of like we both ate a lot of damage, so we had no time to set up anything. And then I survived his Yukina, and then he didn't survive my vanilla swings, I think it was how it turned out, or like my Kokoros, Musashi burns. Yeah, the game was really boring.
That wasn't the same guy though. The dude that I played the round previous.
Yeah.
He was playing blank standby blank gate. So.
Oh, okay.
This round, oh yeah, this is whenever I played against Persona, and Persona is Apocrypha's worst matchup by far. And I go first, and I'm like, okay, good. I get to hit level 1 first. This is my only saving grace. I mull 5 because there's no playables in my hand. Draw no more playables. Clock. I have to jump with the Brainstorm. He kills my Brainstorm. I draw. Oh, there's nothing in my hand. Nothing is playable. Clock. Draw 2 climaxes. I lose this game. He then plays down 2 of the protagonists that gain soul by shuffling things back and trigger soul triggers. I get hit to 1/6 basically immediately, and I'm like, I'm not winning this. Okay.
All right, so
that was upsetting because that knocked me to X2.
All right, then. Oh yeah, then round 5. Yeah, go ahead, Dean. Round 5 was when I played Persona.
This was a weird one. I could have DQ'd my opponent like 3 different points. I decided not to. The guy's playing. He's playing like Aqua, and so he's playing the. What is the card? Eris.
Eris, the restander.
The Eris.
Yeah.
The restander and the card that like poops other cards out.
Yeah, the 1/0.
So his first turn, he goes Snow Fairy Aqua, clock Snow Fairy Aqua. I'm like, oh no, what's going on? He clocked himself to grab another Snow Fairy Aqua. I'm like, what's going on? He ends up damaging himself like 4 times in like the first like 3 turns to not even plus, just get more like cards.
It is the ultimate hand filter.
I don't know what was going on. It was pretty whatever though. He ended up making a misplay where he like didn't pay attention to the size of my jokers, even though they're on the blue side. He's playing mono blue, so I put them on the blue side, and then he's like, oh wait, my card's smaller than this, and he tried to move it around after playing Climax. I'm like, nah, we don't do that today. And then he also was playing with character sleeves without oversleeves, which is highly against the rules. I told him that, hope that he fixed that. But I don't know, he kept trying to do stuff that he couldn't, and then like his game plan just fell apart, and then he had no hand.
All right, round 5 was when I played against Liz, the Persona player. Our game went okay. I think I was ahead most of the time, and then she proceeded to like anti-damage me like 2 times in 1 turn when I was like trying to push for game, and because of that, I almost died, and I got lucky and canceled on 4 through a refresh. That was pretty hype. And then after that, I swung 2 and then sided for 2 with the Kokoro when I only needed to deal 1. And then she just took it because I think at that point she only had like 5 cards left in deck and none of them were climaxes. Yeah. It was a really fun game though.
What are we, round 5?
Round 5, yeah.
Round 5 I played against Standard Bang Dream. He was playing Yukina, and what happened that game? I'm trying to remember what happened that game. I think it was just like a very standard game because I hit level 3 first while he was like 2/6, so I pushed good damage and then just cleared my board for Yukina to not do anything. So the deck just did what it wanted to do against that. I actually can't remember anything noteworthy about that game.
Oh wait, I think I screwed up. I think
oh, no, not again.
She has the big brain.
No, I think round 4 was the Sunshine player I played against, and then the one I said for round 2 was actually round 1. So
okay.
my round 4 was against Sunshine. That guy got like really screwed really bad. I bottom decked like his runner multiple times at 0, and then passed turn without attacking after 2 attacks. So he would be stuck at 0-5. and then he was only able to field 1 card, and then I climax comboed with Kasumi and pushed him to like 2-3 from 0-6 or something ridiculous like that, and then he like took 7 again and just like didn't cancel the entire game. But yeah. So then we're round 6 now?
Yeah, round 6. Round 6 was the one where I was like shaking violently at the end. I sit across from another Gurren player, and this dude had maximum bling. He had SSP
8 shots.
He had SSP Yokos. I think he just had normal runners. Wow, he must be poor. But he had SSP. He had SSP like level 3 Yokos.
All of his Nias were SSP. I saw that.
All of his Nias were SSP. And this time I was smart. I knew to put the thing to stop yellow cards.
Oh shit!
But the man was playing 8 shots, and he was so it was King Keaton level 3 with some Giga drill breaks. I was so smooth because I did not have memory counter in this deck. And then he had the Kamina combo. It was pretty much a standard back and forth game. It's really nice when you can play down a Ryuji and win a lane because Kamina kills himself. And then I think he got like a combine off, and then I played down a Mona and answered it, and then he just never had enough hand because like he pretty much had to hit Brainstorms to have hand outside of the Kamina reverses. But yeah, I canceled 2 instances of lethal at like level 3 to then eat a shot trigger to be left at 3-6 before barely sticking lethal. Is a very spooky game.
Round 6 for me, I was versus was it 8 Pants, 8 Arch? The climax combo, there's whatever.
Arch.
The 1-0 Xenon climax combo on attack, reveal top card, add to hand.
That's the style player that I lost to.
Okay, so yeah, is that?
It was a sign on.
Oh no, yeah, it was.
It's a sign on Pants combo.
Yeah, Pants combo and Stock Soul. So he really didn't like win field at all or do anything really. I just kind of like dwindled him down and like cycled Kasumi combo, and then he hits level 3 before me, and I'm at like 2-3, and he tries to do the switch combo, and he swings with Kirito first, and then reverses me and sends my character to memory, and then I tell him, what's it called? Oh yeah, I tell him, all right, which character are you resting? It's a mandatory effect. And then,
which it is.
Yeah, and then he picked his Asuna that was standing, because I think he thought that he could only pick standing characters, but in reality he could pick rested characters already.
The outplays.
Yeah, so he screwed himself out of being able to do the switch combo, and I was like, dang, I didn't think that would actually work. Well, that's what I was like thinking in my head, but I was like, all right, I'm glad I like knew this combo was like mandatory to rest something. And so he wasn't able to do the switch, and he only got 3 attacks, which put me at 2-6. Then I clocked to myself to 3-0, and then proceeded to play like Musashis and stuff, and then he just died from there.
Powerful.
Yep.
Yeah. Him being able to do the switch combo and then trigger double souls because he's playing stock soul instead of 8 Pants in that deck. That's what led to my demise.
I didn't even know you
him.
could use a stock soul for the switch combo.
It's in yellow.
It's something else.
Interesting.
I think it's only those 2. I don't think there's 3 Excalibur quest things or whatever it's
it's
called.
quest to get Excalibur.
Yeah.
Anyway, my round 6, everything is going right. I go first, runner to Ricky Trifield. My on death Jury gets me everything I need. Triple Jean combo. Refresh through one of my Jean combos because I just have so much stock after everything that's happened in the game. I look at top 4 off of one of the Jeans, and it's 4 climaxes on my fresh deck, and then I trigger another. And I was like, this is not a salvageable game. But I salvaged it because I drew another wind and I milled a lot. And I was like, okay, I'm back in this game. I'm at 2-2. He's like the only, and he's at 3-3. So I'm like, I get one more turn, I kill him. This is great.
swings, double soul trigger. Oh no, I take it. Swings, double soul trigger. I take it. Okay, good. He has to stick 4 to kill me, and he's just swinging with the shitter. Surely he doesn't get another double soul trigger. Swings, double soul trigger. I die. Shit.
Justice.
The feeling. I remember that.
I dropped after that. That was demoralizing.
All right. So round 17.
Oh boy, this is my big story. Okay, so I sit across from anime man himself, Yue Peng. We have a little bit of banter, and then he tells me he hates anime. And at this point, I know I have to strike this man down in the name of justice.
I hate anime. Quote Yue Peng.
Yeah,
2018.
yeah. I want you to know this man's a fucking fraud.
What a filthy Canadian.
Like my opening hand is like 3 climaxes, and I'm just like, oh, okay, sure. Get rid of like 2, draw another one, play Futaba, reveal pants. Reveal a gate. I'm like, oh, okay, my Futaba's dead, and that is 5 climaxes out, going into his first turn. So I'm like, okay, I just need to get a brainstorm. Spoiler, I don't get a brainstorm in this game until far later. I double canceled. I'm like, wait a second, I just double canceled. I am out 5 and I double cancel. I'm out 7, and then I clock draw and I have another one. So I'm out all 8. My response is to just like put brainstorm, because I managed to get the brainstorm, but I'm out 8, so I'm not gonna brainstorm anymore. I just shove everything to the front row, slam a climax, side attack his entire board to ensure that like my cards live, because his cards were either bigger than mine or it was a bomb, and I'm like, I literally cannot afford to take damage this game. Next turn he shoots me to level 1. Okay, sure. Clock draw, I managed to get a calling card. I go calling card, I managed to get a Ryuji off of that. Discard climax, calling card, get another Ryuji, discard another climax, calling card, brainstorm, and then I have 1 card in hand because I slammed the class climax to get it out, and I ended up refreshing with 7 going back in, 7 stock, 1 card in hand, and like a full board. Wasn't enough, because then my next deck, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna have clock draw, brainstorm, draw for turn. Oh wait, refresh climax, draw for turn climax. This is good. And I have a calling card as well. I go brainstorm with calling card, get a Ryuji discard. So I managed to get like 3 playables like after brainstorming, and I just crash board. Don't trigger any gates. Cancel. At this point, I'm down to a 5-card deck again after all these cancels. 2 climaxes left, and I'm like, if I draw clean, I can +2 if I brainstorm. That was the wrong play, because I end up doing that because I'm like, I can get like healers, and I can like sit down and actually kill his board. So I brainstorm. I have 1 in stock, 1 in clock because I refreshed it, 2 out because I brainstormed it so I could search my grave basically instead of just triggering it and sacrificing my board. So I'm only refreshing 4 in like 25 to 30, and then refresh damage climax, so now I'm down to 3 in like 29. And then he kills me from 2-4. It was a great game. I had no hand, and it was like actually everything possible going wrong.
All right, battery's about to die on this thing because I didn't charge it all the way.
Okay, you go then.
Round 7, I play against this Apocrypha player. All right, so the match is super good in the sense that my opponent for like 3 turns in a row triple cancels, and like I'm at like level 1-6 while he's at like 0-6, and then he like triple canceled at 0, triple canceled at 1, then like triple canceled like at 2 or something really ridiculous. I feel like almost he did more damage to himself than I did to him that entire game. For some reason, like he's at 2-3 and we go to time, and I'm at like level 3 already. I just try to push for damage, and somehow we get to the very final turn of turns. I'm at 3-6, and it's I'm the last person that gets a turn, and he's at 2-3, and I'm like, this game is literally unwinnable because he just salvaged a 2-4 anti-damage counter. So like I'm like the only way I win
Wait,
here.
he was playing the bond to the anti-damage?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
So the only way I win here is literally clock, hopefully draw a climax. If I don't, then I gotta waste stock that I wanted to use on a level 3 to find a climax to be able to swing swing into empty slot and hopefully trigger side attack the level 2/1 what is it? A Berserker card, but it's level 0 on the field because I know he has the anti-damage counter. I have to side there and hope to trigger there also, and then side the level 2 support that he put in the front row with my 2/2 for 2 and trigger on that as well to get him to 3/6 also. It was my only out, and unfortunately it did not happen.
You got that right? Oh.
No, I wish. I was.
And he would have to eat it all.
Yeah, he would have to eat it all.
Clearly you were not Kit King, because
Yeah.
Kit King would have gotten there.
I have no idea what was going on that game. He was just like, every time I would swing for like more than 2, it would always cancel on last card. I was like, I hate my life. I'm like, swing for 5, cancels on 5. Swing for 4, cancels on 4. Why can't he just cancel on 1 occasionally to make my life better? But yeah, it was very sad, and yeah, I never hope to relive that again, like ever.
So then at the end, me only losing to people that were X1 at the end, and Kit also only losing in the exact same rounds. I got 15th place and Kit got 20th, and so then we said, wow, this is a good tournament.
Very solid. Thank you, Canada. Man, I can't believe that that shit happened. But
And you guys told me this place was free.
You know what? Had Mr. Anime himself not like turned to the dark side, like against me, maybe
He needed to channel the dark energy to make sure you fucked yourself over.
he had to tell me he hates anime, and then my deck died.
yeah, there was actually like a lot of people who like traveled from out of town compared to last time when we came for teams. Maybe people just don't like teams
There's
as
a lot
much.
of people from out of country. Are you kidding?
Yeah, it was a lot of people just from like Chicago in our area. I
Yeah.
think it's just like pretty close. It's like a 7-hour drive.
Yeah.
8-hour drive.
I mean, it's like a 4-hour drive for like everyone in Michigan that lives in Michigan. So, and then,
I mean, just one of our
but yeah,
short
but
trips.
it was really weird that I didn't realize that Yue was just gonna be there, and like I guess did he come with like a bunch of people or whatever?
No, it was just kind of him.
It was just him.
I think it was just him.
I actually didn't fear that AOT matchup at all, but my deck told me that I had to.
Yeah, I think overall it was pretty good.
I'm satisfied.
Yeah, I think my loss to Apocrypha was like pretty bullshit, and then, or at least like how the game went, like so many triple cancels, and then my loss to AOT was he got a little bit lucky, but I mean I didn't really set up to avoid that shit, so I kind of deserve that loss.
Now, only thing I'm kind of sad about is both of my losses. I was at 2-4 the turn that I died. Like, I only lost 2, and both of them were 2-4 today.
You got outskilled, man.
And
Dying from level 2 is the only way you know you got
didn't even
outskilled.
have the decency to triple Mikasa me. He literally just put down a single Mikasa and then like gave soul pumps in the empty lanes, and I died.
Oh man. Yeah.
2 of my losses were from 2-3 and 2. One was from 2-3, one was from 2-2, and then the one against P5. I just lost at level 0. So, Weiss Schwarz.
Yep. All right. Well, I guess we need to stop before this actually does die. But I guess Dean and I will be in California for whatever dumb reason. Maybe,
guys have fun.
yeah, maybe we'll play Weiss.
Make sure you make it so I have a travel buddy.
And then I guess we'll do a video there too as well later.